Sometimes people get into a victim mentality, so how does one go from becoming a victim to a victor? Well, luckily for all of you, I am not here to teach that, but the 5D Full Disclosure cult does teach it. They have this amazing pamphlet, I guess we'll call it, that is called Victim to Victor, a guide to dissolving victim consciousness. So of course, without further ado, I'm going to roll that intro and then we're going to read through and find out how we can go from victim to victor, and hopefully no colloidal silver is involved. This is presented by the Return to Innocence Project. Healing the Inner Child. Victim consciousness. Victim consciousness stems from the belief that things happen to us and not for us. It is the belief that we have no control over our experience and are at the mercy of outside forces. Victim consciousness is based in fear frequencies. Fear frequencies create trauma and wounding within the physical and energetic vessel. Yes, any trauma that you experience, it's your fault because of your fear frequencies. When are in fear frequencies, Yep, that's how this begins. When are in fear frequencies, we are unable to take accountability for our experiences, and we can only see the lower perception of our external reality. And if you're in this cult, you're living in a completely different reality anyway. This cycle continues through generations, creating ancestral karma that is rooted in victim consciousness. Now we're sounding a little bit like Bob Larson, and I don't like it. Your ancestors cursed you to be taken over by the demons! The victim/perpetrator paradigm is part of the ego mind's creation. As we take accountability for all of our experiences, the good, the bad, and the ugly, we take back our own sovereign power to create our reality. What a fucking useless quote. Soul contracts. Are we signing our soul over to the devil now? What the fuck is happening? As souls, we agree upon certain experiences, lessons, and paths before incarnating. Oh yeah, that's right. We already signed our soul over to Mother God before we came onto Earth. I forgot. There is a divine design that we are a part of, even when we cannot see it. However, there were many attacks by the dark on those of light in order to take them off their path and keep them in fear. Many beings who have experienced abuse took this on as part of their soul contract. Of course, now we're going to get into this cult victim blaming and shaming people for their traumas, which is not at all how you get out of a victim mentality, by the way. Those who contract it to take on the pain and suffering of abuse, which, like, who's gonna sign a contract saying, yes, please put me in abusive situations for Mother God?
Search for your true identity, your divine higher self. It's in there somewhere. It cares about God. It cares so much, it will lay its life down for her, like the rest of creation.
Never mind.
Not everyone here is reincarnated Jesus like she was, you know? They did so in order to transmute and transform the pain and suffering of humanity. That's another Jesus thing, huh?
Never mind.
Through our individual experiences, no matter how traumatic, We are in divine design because our soul understood that we were capable of transforming these experiences. Allegedly, though, our soul didn't understand enough to not sign our souls over and make this contract to begin with. Once we can accept that our higher self has agreed to all experiences, we transform from victims to victors of our lives. That's all it takes, huh? The victor. Victory does not come from the blame, punishment, or judgment of another soul for any wrongdoings. Could have fooled me based on the last page. Victory comes from our ability to harness deep forgiveness, compassion, and growth. Form our experiences. I think it's supposed to be from. By harnessing our trauma to bring more awareness, growth, love, and expansion into our being. We care a path for others to do the same. Is that supposed to be carry, or are we carrying past now? Who knows? To take back your power means not to gain sympathy or validation from others. And I hope you don't need that, because no one in this cult's allegedly going to give that to you. Or to punish those who you perceived have wronged you. Unless you're Amy Carlson, Mother God, of course. But you to own each and every experience and thank it for what it has taught you. Yeah, thank the abuse that you went through for what it taught you. The power and strength it has provided, and the deep gift of healing you are now able to share with others. Allegedly, though, you haven't really healed yourself yet, but go ahead, share it around. Once we heal our traumas, we become the healers. We walk the path rather than preach it. We become the change we wish to see. Another generic, useless quote. I guess they're at the bottom of every page in this 5-page pamphlet. Take action. This is the last page, by the way. In order to fully transform our pain, suffering, and traumas, we must not only do the energetic work, but it must be followed by an action. No matter how small, every action and step we take towards becoming a grander version of ourselves makes a difference. Energy plus action equals manifestation. That's not usually what I read. That's the wrong MLM math, guys. This is how we change our reality and shift it into a higher state of consciousness. Sure? Start by writing down everything you take full accountability for in your experience. Also, write down everyone you need to forgive, including yourself and all experiences. Burn this ceremony with the intent to dissolve all energetic cords with these events. Next, write a love letter to yourself that you can always read when you are feeling low. And just like that, no longer a victim. The 3 greatest gifts to heal the planet will be universal love, forgiveness, and compassion. These are the most powerful energies that can dissolve and transcend any amount of fear, pain, or suffering. That's the end. That's it. All 5 amazing, wonderful pages. And that was Victim to Victor, a guide to dissolving victim consciousness, which didn't teach us crap, by the 5D Full Disclosure Cult. And that is it for our little short read of the 5D Full Disclosure pamphlets, cult books. Every single Thursday on my channel, we do a live stream deep dive, and I do often release shorter video forms of the readings, in which if I did this in a live stream, it would be maybe only a half an hour long, and you guys don't want that. So I release them in shorter video forms throughout the week. So if you like that and you want more deep dive into this cult, be sure that you subscribe and give this a like and pass it around. And no matter where you are, what you're doing, I hope that you all have a fabulous, fabulous day, and that you're all doing well on your ascension journeys. I am going to go cry now, because I am now going to blame myself for all of my trauma so that I can learn something for it. Thank it all for happening to me and for all the things that I've learned from it, and then enter a depressed state, which is allegedly what this cult wants everyone to do. Take care, and I'll see you very, very soon with another one. Mwah! Bye! And remember, don't join the cults, kids. When are in fear frequencies, those who contract it to take on the pain and suffering of abuse, which, who's gonna sign a contract saying, yes, please put me in abusive situations for Mother God?
Search for your true true identity, your divine higher self, it's in there somewhere. It cares about God. It cares so much it will lay its life down for her, like the rest of creation.
Never mind.